Meet Barnaby, a big, fluffy bear with a tiny blue sun hat, who loved exploring. One sunny morning, he found himself at a sparkling beach. The ocean stretched out before him, a vast, shimmering playground. Barnaby had never seen anything quite like it. His big, clumsy paws made soft thump sounds as he padded along the shore. The warm sand felt squishy between his toes. Suddenly, a tiny movement caught his eye. Near a weathered rock, something wiggled. What could it be? Curiosity filled Barnaby. He leaned closer, his big nose twitching. Ready to investigate the mysterious wiggler, popping out burst Claudia the crab. Bright red and feisty, waving her shiny pincers right at Barnaby's nose. Barnaby, startled, yelped and tumbled backward with a comical loof, landing flat on his fluffy back in the sand. Claudia, ever so bold, watched the clumsy bear with a mischievous glint in her expressive eyes. With a sharp whistle, Claudia summoned her friends. The crab squad, a colorful crew, emerged from the sand. They scurried and danced, a synchronized spectacle, around Barnaby's big, ticklish belly. He couldn't help but giggle. Barnaby sat up, delighted by his new, tiny friends. He decided to show them his favorite beach activity, sandcastle building, with his enormous paws. Barnaby scooped up sand, but his attempts were, well, a little too enthusiastic. Each time he tried to pat a wall, it crumbled into a heap. Barnaby looked down at his failed creation, a sad sigh escaping him. Claudia, seeing his disappointment, had an idea. She whispered to her squad, and they sprang into action with their tiny, precise pincers. Claudia and the crab squad began to dig and shape the sand with incredible skill. Barnaby, eager to help, fetched buckets of water from the ocean, carefully pouring it to strengthen their sandy masterpiece. Together, the clumsy bear and the clever crabs worked in harmony. Their sandcastle grew taller, more magnificent. Finally, they unveiled their creation, a magnificent sandcastle shaped like a giant, smiling fish, complete with scales and fins. Barnaby, overjoyed, wanted a closer look. He leaned in, but his clumsy bottom accidentally sat on a corner. The crabs, in a comical display, all did a collective face-bomb with their tiny pincers. Oh, Barnaby, despite the tiny mishap. The sandcastle was still grand. Barnaby and his new friends admired their teamwork. As the sun began its slow descent, painting the sky in soft pinks and oranges, a peaceful calm settled over the beach. Barnaby and the crabs gathered by the water's edge, sharing a quiet moment and some delicious blueberries Barnaby had brought. It was a perfect end to a day of unexpected adventures and new friendships. Barnaby felt a warmth in his big bear heart. As twilight deepened, Barnaby knew it was time to go. He waved goodbye to his tiny, clever friends. The crab squad waved their pincers in return, a promise of more fun to come. Barnaby walked back towards the forest. He carried with him not just sand in his paws, but the joy of new friends and the memory of a truly special day. And so, Barnaby the clumsy bear and Claudia the clever crab proved that even the unlikeliest of friends can build something wonderful together.